Simon is from Deltona, Florida, and he graduated from Stony Brook University last May. During his time at Stony Brook, he was the president of Psi Chi, the vice president of Minorities in Psychology. Simon has also worked in the laboratories of Dr. Turhan Conley and Dr. Greg Proudfit. He has served as the head teaching assistant for Dr. Camille Morton and also Dr. Hui Chung Lung. Currently, Simon is a master's student at Harvard University's Graduate School of Education, and he will be graduating in a week. During his time at Harvard, Simon worked in 2 educational technology nonprofits, Dreamport and the Center for Applied Special Technologies. During his free time, he joined and performed with the Asian American dance troupe at Harvard College. Please join me in welcoming Simon back to Stony Brook.
One second. That's okay. Thank you, friends, family, and faculty for having me back at Stony Brook University today. I'm honored to be here with the graduating class of 2015. I was on this exact stage last year, so I know how some of you are feeling. Some of you are excited about moving on, some of you are sad about leaving your friends, while some of you are happy about finally getting off campus to eat real food. However, I believe most of you are feeling anxious about the next step in your life. I know I still am, despite graduating from Harvard in a week. Today I'll speak about 2 main lessons that I learned so far during my academic career. 1, if you don't know what you want to do with your life yet, that's okay. 2, do not measure your success by comparing yourself to others. We all have different paths. I will speak about my journey from Stony Brook to Harvard and how, despite this amazing journey, I still do not know exactly what I want to do with my life. I know some of you will be attending graduate school, medical school, or another form of higher education. Some of you have a job as soon as you graduate. To these students, I congratulate you on your accomplishments. However, I know many of you still feel lost, and I want to reach out to those who are not sure about what path to pursue. Do not compare yourself to these students who seem to know what they are doing, because they are struggling on their path as well. Despite my accomplishments at Stony Brook, despite attending Harvard, despite being invited to this prestigious event and speaking to all of you today, despite all of this, I am still exploring, and I want everyone to know that it's okay. It's way too early to have it all figured out. If you're feeling lost right now, explore. When I first arrived at Stony Brook, I was a health science major on a pre-med track, like everyone else. I picked this path because I thought it was the safest track for a good career, but I hated most of my classes. Also, I was really awkward. As a freshman, I tried way too hard to fit in by joining random clubs. I applied for officer positions, but I got rejected from all of them. I was rejected from an on-campus job. I auditioned for a dance team, and once again, I was rejected. It all changed during my sophomore year. I stopped forcing myself to do things that I didn't necessarily care about or enjoy. Instead, I started to improve myself by learning more and doing more. I changed my major to psychology because I genuinely liked psychology since high school. I applied for it and got accepted into Dr. Turhan Conley's lab and learned the basics behind psychology and neuroscience research. I joined Minorities in Psychology, which is now known as Psychology Student Alliance, to share my passion in psychology with others. I stopped forcing myself into activities that I did not enjoy. My journey paid off. I met an amazing group of friends, I developed my research and communication skills, and most importantly, I was happy. I became a teaching assistant for Dr. Camille Morton and Dr. Hui Chung Lung, and through these experiences, I learned how to teach and mentor others. In the Psychology Honors Program, headed by Dr. Antonia Freitas, I learned how to present and discuss research with the most hardworking and intelligent peers. I took another step on this path and joined Dr. Greg Proudfit's lab to further refine my research skills. I learned about leadership by becoming president of Psi Chi and vice president of Minorities in Psychology. I was involved in everything related to psychology at Stony Brook. However, I didn't focus only on academics. I overcame my previous rejection and I joined TYS, a hip-hop dance team on campus. I did not necessarily plan for any of this at the beginning of my journey here at Stony Brook. I decided to participate in these activities because I wanted to learn and challenge myself in research, leadership, and education. During my senior year, I thought I had my life finally figured out. I started applying for grad school programs related to neuroscience behind learning because I was interested in how we learn. My first acceptance letter was from Harvard's Mind, Brain, and Education program, which combined psychology, cognitive sciences, and education into one neat package. Honestly, I was not that excited. I told some of my close friends, and they were way more excited than me. Dude, you just got accepted to Harvard. Yeah, but I wanted to get this particular PhD program, and they didn't respond back yet. Simon, it's Harvard. My experience at Harvard brings me to lesson 2. Do not compare yourself to others. Since day one, every single undergraduate and graduate student surprised me with their experiences. Many of them traveled the world, started their own companies, taught in low-income schools or war-torn countries. Most of my undergraduate friends interned or received jobs at Google or Facebook. I even worked in a newly established nonprofit called Dreamport that uses the Oculus Rift virtual reality system to teach disadvantaged children about different cultures around the world. The founders are only sophomores at Harvard College. What have I been doing with my life? I thought I was doing pretty well at Stony Brook, but when I came to Harvard, I felt like I didn't belong. I only worked in unpaid research positions during my undergrad life, while these undergrads are working at Google or creating their own companies. Also, everyone at the school seems to have 2 or more talents. All of my friends are dancers, singers, musicians, and athletes. I know how to dance, so at least I got that going for me. However, the issue was that I was comparing myself to others. I was minimizing my own accomplishments and maximizing everyone else's. Why should I be intimidated by their accomplishments? Many of my friends at Harvard were inspired by something. They taught in war-torn countries for a reason. They established their own companies for a reason. Something in their life revealed a path for their future. More importantly, they decided to walk along that path. Everyone has a different path because they have different values, different ideas, and different inspirations. So do not compare yourself to others. Rather, be inspired by your amazing peers. The question now is, how do I find my path? First of all, don't just take every opportunity that you can and spread yourself too thin. Do not go to every mixer, networking event, and distinguished lecture, because you will drive yourself crazy. Rather, carefully choose which opportunity you want to pursue, because time is short. Too many times I went to random mixers at Harvard and I did not find them useful. The conversations I had with people were too shallow. Most conversations went like this. Hi, what is your name? What program are you in? Where are you from? What classes are you taking? This is boring. Instead of going to networking events, go to social activities that matter to you. Before I went to grad school, I looked through the Harvard Club listing and found a dance team called Asian American Dance Troupe. Through this team, I had richer conversations and I gained amazing friendships that I wouldn't have gotten through those random mixers. I did not force myself to socialize. Rather, it came out naturally. Once again, don't take every opportunity that you can take. Instead, carefully choose which opportunities to take. From there, paths will open up to you. Despite graduating in a week, I'm still lost. When I was at Stony Brook, I thought I wanted to go to medical school. I changed my path. I thought I wanted to pursue a PhD in behavioral neuroscience. Once again, I changed my path. Right now, I'm burnt out and I just want to start working. I might change my path again. The important thing is, changing paths does not bother me because I'm happy that I'm not ready for academia right now. Maybe I need to work and explore the paths that are open to me. And what is great is that I can always return to academia because this path never closed. To those who are currently lost, you simply did not find your spark yet. Sparks of inspiration come from friends, families, or mentors who inspire you to do more because they believe in you more than you believe in yourself. To find inspiration, simply do more to grow and improve yourself. Learn from others, be a mentor, read, participate in your favorite activities, and explore. The path will reveal itself. We each have a different path in life. For all of us, there will be roadblocks, and they might come from past experiences, such as rejection. However, you can still walk around them. There's always another path. For some, it might be a winding path. For others, it might be a straight path. However, even if they appear to know exactly what they want to do, things can still change. You cannot predict everything. Sometimes you need to stand still and reflect about what you need to do. The choices we have made and the challenges we have faced and the changes we have experienced are preparing us and shaping our character for a specific calling in life. It is not easy to see this when your experiment fails, when you get rejected from jobs, or take an internship when you're qualified to do more. However, after reflecting, you need to make sure you make the next step because nothing happens otherwise. For me, I'm walking down a central path with many bumps in the road. There are many paths that stretch out before me. How do I know which one to choose? I don't, but that's okay. Uncertainty allows us to grow and explore as long as we have hope for a better tomorrow. I will continue exploring and applying for jobs, ranging from education to research, and I would not have these paths open to me if it weren't for my experiences at Stony Brook and Harvard. In the end, the only person stopping you from moving along your path is you. So keep moving, reflect on your passions, make clear goals, take risks, ask for help from others, and get going. Take action to make positive change in your life and the lives of those around you, because anything is possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. Our next alumni speaker is Allison Regis, who graduated in 2010. Allison is currently a fifth-year doctoral candidate in the counseling psychology